So I found this book of Mom's where she collected recipes, and I went all out on this amazing recipe for vegetarian lasagna.
Mm.
Max and David came by to pick some up, and they
Pick some
said
up
that
for
it's
what?
what?
What did you mean they came by?
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. Oh, the lasagna was so good. Fresh mozzarella. I think Mom made it when we were little. I kind of remember.
Were Max and David out? I don't get it.
Okay. I was gonna wait until Eleanor came on the call to tell you.
Tell me what, is everything okay?
Hi, ladies. I've got my glass of Pinot Grigio. It's low on tannins.
So glad to see you, Eleanor.
Yeah, what's the deal with tannins?
Well, my naturopath says that it interferes with digestion. So that's why I would feel sick every time I drank a glass. But Joel found, excuse me, found this organic Pinot Grigio at Trader Joe's. I've had a glass 3 nights in a row, no problem.
Excellent.
How's Charlie?
Relieved to be out of the bathroom.
I'm sure. I still think you need some help around the house.
I'm not ready to let anyone in the house.
But the numbers are dropping there. I mean, we're the ones that are getting hit now.
Well, they're dropping, but it's still here.
So now that you guys are both on, I wanted to tell you something.
About Max and David?
No, actually, it's more about Mom and other stuff.
Okay.
So everybody has been really great about coming clean with stuff. I have to also, if we're going to have a fresh start.
Well, you told me about your real dad and your mom's affair.
Yeah, well, this is different. I know that you guys think that I'm all about my work, and sometimes I am, but I actually solved this thing about Mom.
Did the genetic test tell you something else?
Well, yeah, that and other research. I don't think that she had pneumonia. I got involved in unearthing this whole cover up at the hospital that she was at.
Oh, you mentioned something like that.
Yeah, well, the hospital is a client of my company. Well, my former company.
You're what?
I lost my job.
When?
It was 2 months before the pandemic.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I didn't want people to worry.
I would have been there for you.
And I didn't want to lose face with you, Sarah.
Because that's what made you better than me.
Yeah, I guess.
And more like dad.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, so what happened?
Okay, so my manager really didn't want me involved in this research about Mom because it could implicate the hospital, our client. But Mom was in the hospital for surgery on her foot, and like a week later, she got pneumonia. But at the same time, there was this outbreak of this deadly virus, and I'm pretty sure that it spread at that hospital. I am almost positive that Mom got it.
No wonder you were so worried about dad.
Yeah, thank God he's fine.
So your boss fired you because you were researching something that turned out to be real?
You could sue them for that.
Unfortunately, I can't. You see, I predicted the pandemic here a few months before it happened, and nobody at work was listening to me. So I brought home some files so I'd have them to work on during lockdown.
You can't take home company files.
No, or client files. I risked everything because I couldn't let go.
Who knows about it?
Just Max and a friend from work, and well, now my manager and his boss. Probably everybody there knows.
Well, what about David?
No, we just told him that I needed a change.
Are things okay with you and Max?
Well, I had to see this thing through, and Max wasn't so thrilled about that, but I couldn't think about anything else. So we decided that I needed some time.
Well,
Are
that
you
makes sense.
separated?
No, no, not at all. We just decided that I needed some time to resolve this before I look for another job.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and we decided to sell the house because we can't quite make mortgage payments without my salary.
You're selling your house?
Yeah,
I love your
it's
house.
okay. It's okay because we were planning on downsizing in a few years anyway.
Oh.
So, anyway, we bought a condo. Max and David are there now. We were showing this place when the pandemic hit, and so I decided to stay here because I needed to be alone to focus on my research.
But they came over last night?
Yeah, that now that the research is basically done, we're gonna have dinners together again.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I needed them this week after I found out about Dad.
That must have been really weird for David. I mean, knowing Ron's not his biological grandfather.
Yeah, he was pretty hurt finding out that his grandpa kept the secret from us.
Aren't you hurt?
Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm hurt.
Me too.
Yeah, but you see, now I have an explanation. I know it sounds strange, but in a way, this it's like it absolves Dad and you, Sarah.
How?
Well, Dad's rejection of me. I mean, now I know that it's not for anything that I did. He didn't want to think about Mom's betrayal after she died, and I guess he loved her. And, I can kind of forgive him for that a little.
I get it, Rosalind.
And it's kind of cool that there's this guy out there who loved Mom, who I share some genes with.
Do you know anything more about him?
Yeah, he's a doctor in Italy. Oh, I haven't had the nerve to do any more research, but I know I will.
What did you mean when you said this absolved me too?
Well, I've always expected a lot from you, Sarah. But you're not my twin. You're not even my whole sister.
And it's better that way?
I expected you to understand me, to make up for like everything about Mom, but it turns out that you didn't even know yourself what was going on.
Yeah, it was a lot of pressure.
You're you're a good person, Sarah, and I'm glad that we're sisters.
I just texted you guys a picture from a family picnic.
What's this? That's Evan with you all.
Right. And his partner's there by the tree.
Oh, wow. Are you okay with that?
I have to be. The kids need him.
Did anything happen with that dating website?
Actually, Maddie convinced me to call one of the divorced dads I know.
And?
Oh.
He seems really nice. I don't know. For our first walk, should I do mask on or mask off?
Definitely on.
That way you can get a little closer.
Oh, true.
It's good you have options.
And you, how are you managing, Eleanor?
A little better. Joel and I have been watching Netflix together.
Oh, that's good.
You know. And Nicholas and I are trying some new recipes. And Charlie has taken up painting.
Oh.
I read that it's really good self-expression for kids on the spectrum because it balances the left and right hemispheres of the brain.
Does he like it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what counts.
Roz,
Mm-hmm.
I think I might take you up on your offer
Which one?
to come and help with Charlie a couple of mornings a week. I could use the help.
You'd let me in your house?
Would you mind taking the test first to make sure you're clear of the virus?
Oh, of course I'd do that.
It will be great to see you in person again.
Yeah, it really will.